Hey, welcome to
Hey,
the
Chris.
442. Hey, look up.
He just when the screen went to the intro thing, he's like, I can't wait to see my friend Chris.
Yay. Happy to see you too, Luca.
Yeah, look at the
We're going to
camera.
look at Luca's painting here in a minute. We're also here to talk about mechanisms everyone loves but me for board games.
No, not yet. You're gonna see it.
Luca hasn't learned yet to hate mechanisms, but someday.
Someday you'll hate certain mechanisms.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
How's everyone doing?
Everybody
Hey,
saying
Nick.
hi to Luca.
Howdy.
Yeah, so before we get to that list, as always, we're going to go through some announcements and some fun stuff we've been playing and different things going on. I forgot to grab that thing. While you talk about something that I'm not going to listen to anyway, I'm going to go grab something.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Because I want to tell a story. I want to tell a story about a publisher friend of ours that did some awesome stuff for me, and I appreciate it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you should probably do that, and I'll occupy everyone's time with a lunatic Luca and a maniac Mika. Do you want to say hi? We're on the show. You want to say hi too?
Say hi.
Hi.
There's Mika. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. Wait, he had to go get something.
What is it?
I don't know. We're gonna find out in a minute. Yeah. For those that don't know, this is Luca, and this is Mika. A little off screen. Bend over here. And now I can't even see your face. Don't put that down. These are the two that do the paintings that we show every Monday.
Hi.
Put it down. Stop, face.
It's a man.
Yeah, Luca's been doing it. How long? How old are you?
4.
And how long have you been painting?
For like 100 days.
For like 100 days. Yeah, he's been painting for like 100, maybe 3 years.
Yeah, more than 100 days.
Doing it for about 2.
No.
Yeah, right?
100 years.
100 years?
Yeah.
You look good
Geekway.
for 100.
I've never been to Geekway.
Yeah, I saw Jamie post about it. It's in St. Louis. I want to go. It's on my list of cons to attend.
Look, the BAGG, the BGG logo.
It is the BGG logo. Very good.
Is that for Chris?
No, but remember you painted that one painting a couple weeks ago for Aldi.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's at UKGE. So I'm gonna bring him the painting that you made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds us. Let's talk about that real quick.
Hold on.
We're going to be gone for the next 2 weeks, which is the first time we've done that in what, 5 years?
I believe so. I don't think we've ever went back to back.
Chris?
Maybe a handful of skipped ones. This will be the first time we skipped 2 weeks in a row. It'd be weird.
Yeah, we're gonna miss 2 in a row.
What? 2 in a row?
Yeah, we're gonna miss 2 shows in a row
What?
because of travel. It's crazy. Maybe you can do it. Do you want to do it?
Yes, he's gonna show up with him like.
Yeah, you and me can do your own show where you're just yelling, fighting, and screaming at each other.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Well, that's
painting
it. We got it.
stuff?
We got stand-ins for the next 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They'll get the most views. Watch.
Yeah.
Do you have paintings to show us, Luca and Mika?
Do you have a painting to show?
Ta-da!
Hold on.
Oh, you showed
the
it.
date first. We always show the date first.
So the date.
Yeah, we show when it was made. So this one's going back a little bit. And this is from Luca. This is, for those that don't know, watercolor painting on 4x4 grid. They both do it, and every now and then you'll see one from Mika. This one's from just Luca. The whole house is sick, so yay. You want to show it? Remember, you don't shake it around. You just hold it in front of the camera. You just hold it in front. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's tonight's. There you are. How you doing,
Nice.
Sam? Oh, and Brandon's on. You say hi to Sam and Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And Sam.
No?
Say hi to Sam.
Hey, Sam.
There you go.
What is that?
All right. Well, I know what I see. At least the first thing I see.
We're gonna see what everybody else says that they see.
And we'll see what everybody sees.
Well, actually,
like
I'm
the
going to
color.
ask Mika what he sees because I didn't ask Mika what he sees.
Oh yeah.
Say it yet. And don't say what it is yet. Okay.
Don't say it. When Edwin.
See, Brandon says hi, Luca, and Sam says hi, Luca.
Yeah.
New Sandara inspired logo.
K-State, nice.
No.
Purple dragon head.
No.
No, not a purple dragon head.
Purple dinosaur / monster. You can't slash. You
No.
gotta pick one.
Is it a purple dinosaur?
No.
Is it a purple monster?
No.
Nope. Not
I
yet.
saw the side from the side view. It's a hippopotamus that has a laser coming out of his mouth.
No.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool though. It looks like a hippopotamus.
That's
Bunny
Like,
dragon
it's
head?
weird.
Yeah, that's not.
A bunny dragon head?
No.
Nope.
Is it a purple Pokemon?
No.
Is it a laser gun?
No. No.
Is it your existential crisis?
No.
Is it a cookie?
No.
No, it's in a purple cookie.
No.
All right, let's see. Mika, what do you see? What is it? Don't say anything, Mika. What does it look like to you?
Purple chicken.
Purple what?
Purple
A
chicken.
purple chicken.
Purple chicken? I could see that.
Luca, what is it?
A purple chicken.
A what?
A purple chicken.
Oh. Sounds like some cheating's going on there.
I think Mika might have heard Luca when I asked him earlier what it was. Because this is from, over 2 years ago, so Luca wasn't telling me what they were. So I asked Luca upstairs what it was, and you said,
Purple chicken.
and it's a purple chicken, and I think
What?
Mika might have heard him say it was a purple chicken. That
Peter agreed with me.
Purple chicken.
Hippo robot with space ray gun. Yeah, yep. That's two for that one. I like the hippo. The hippo's a good idea. What do you think?
Yeah.
Were they close? Were people close?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
We had paintings for
What?
4 years.
Yeah, you see the dice?
Yeah.
Those are from QCon.
I touch them.
Yeah, you can play with them. Those are dice.
Yeah, next cardboard alchemy
I'm
will be
sad.
full space hippos.
Purple space hippos.
I got 5, 4, 2, 2.
Can you add them up? How many are there?
Sorry for eating on here, but I was handed a
Four.
microwaved warm cookie with goo in it, so I can't not eat that.
You can add them. Just touch them.
Brownie cookie.
5 plus 4 plus 2
All
plus
right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, that is 13.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I like that one.
oh,
Yeah, I like this one too. I like the colors. I like the way that it's all one color purple, but the way that it layers, it just gives it a little bit of.
Yeah, that's the great thing about watercolor. It gives like texture to even just one solid color.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Can you go down there and get it?
Okay.
Get underneath. Don't hit the table.
Okay.
It's all the way back there.
Hmm.
We dropped a die. Hold on.
So, do you have any announcements before I go into my little story?
I do not. Not at the moment.
okay, I think
Guys, well, no, you gotta be quiet, okay? Van Ryder did announce. I think I might have talked about this last week, but Van Ryder announced that the pre-orders for Tales of Myth and Legend are going down June 1st. So they're into production, they're into manufacturing. They're going to have 100 copies of it available. I think the goal is to have 100 copies, give or take, at Gen Con this year.
7, 8.
So in order to get that on the boat and in the air and moving, they're going to kill the pre-orders on GameFound June 1st. So if you haven't
Yeah,
jumped
they're
in
going
on
to
it
stop them, not get rid of them. Right.
what?
You mean they're going to stop taking pre-orders? They're not going to kill them. Like,
No. They're going to stop
Like
taking
pre-order.
pre-orders.
Okay.
Yeah, they're stopping the pre-order. The pre-order link on GameFound is going to be done June 1st.
5, 6, 7, 8.
But other than that, no, we already said we're going to miss the next 2 weeks because of UKGE travel. Yes. You got 8? You counted 8? Don't knock this over, please.
9.
I usually don't do cans of stuff on screen because they will fall over. And now I have a can on the desk with the kids, and I feel like there's just going to be chaos. Also, if you drink ginger ale, we're not sponsored by them. If you drink ginger ale, they have like a flavor pack out now that has strawberry and cherry with the ginger ale. They're both really, really good.
that does sound good.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Not like overbearingly sweet, but there's a hint of strawberry and a hint of cherry, and it tastes really good.
Cool.
All right, Chris and I are gonna talk. You guys got to go to bed.
What?
Okay.
Sure, kids.
Okay.
The dice?
No, you can't. Bring
Happy
the
to
dice.
see
You
you.
bring the dice tomorrow, though. You want to say bye to Chris, though, and everybody?
Bye,
Bye.
Chris.
Bye to everybody. No, I'm not leaving. Say goodbye to. Never mind.
All right, give me hugs before you go upstairs. Love you. Yes, I'll come up when I'm done. Okay. You're gonna say goodbye too. Okay. All right, dance around each other. Say goodbye to Chris.
Get some-
Bye, Chris.
Bye. You're so shy.
Okay, give me hugs. Good night. Love you. Good night.
Bye.
The mommy need diaper change. He needs a diaper change. Okay.
Okay. So,
So what is this story?
well, my story is about how a lot of publishers do a lot for their audience members, or what do you call them? Customers? I guess I'm a customer. So I bought this. I think I talked about it.
Oh yeah.
In Grand Central. We played it at the Gathering. I liked it, so I went and bought it. Unfortunately, it came with two. Well, it has these little things that are the player things, and they have a little glass. They're made out of like glass, like plastic glass.
It's
And they have
called
a little
acrylic.
glass stand. Yeah. But they have a little glass stand that they go into. And yeah, there you go. You did work on that. I even talked to
Hey,
you.
Matty B.
Yep, it was 25th century. I should talk about it. It's Chad that did this. So
You're not good at this.
unfortunately, I got two white ones, so I was missing the green one.
Mm-hmm.
So I contacted Chad and I was like, "Hey, little mix-up. Do you happen to have any of these left?" He said, "Absolutely." Like 2 days later, I got one in the mail. Unfortunately, when you put them in the mail, and envelopes, they go through rollers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sent him a picture. I said, "Oh no, little issue, problem, right?" So he said, "Not to worry. I'll send you another one." I didn't ask. I was even just like, this happened. I even said, maybe I could just catch you at a convention, and if you have one, I'll grab it from you.
Yeah.
But he was nice enough. He said, "No, I want to send it to you right away." So he sent me another one. So there's these rollers.
Oh no! Again?
Broke exactly in the same place.
Oh my god!
So I sent him another picture of it sitting on top of the new envelope that he sent it in that had layers of stuff around it to try to protect it. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll meet up with you and stuff. I don't want to be too much trouble. I didn't hear back from him, so I was like, yeah, that's fair. A couple days later, I get a box this big in the mail.
Yeah.
A big cardboard box. And I'm like, what is this? It's from 25th century. I open it up. It's just bubble wrap this big around one of these and sent me that whole thing just like totally protected.
Oh my god!
And not only
that's
that,
great.
he also gave me a free game. I got it downstairs. I forgot what it's called. I haven't learned it yet. But it with a sorry, thanks for your sorry about the trouble kind of thing. I just thought, man, way to go an extra mile. I had to tell people about that. I'm going to put a post together and stuff. I want to talk about it here. I took pictures of it and stuff too. But
That's amazing.
that's a lot of extra work. I mean, it's trouble to mail stuff, especially a whole box. It's so annoying, and I hate that I was that annoying. But now I have all the pieces. So
Now you're ready to go.
yeah. And then there's some people that don't even answer things, right? So strive to be more like that, right?
That's great. I mean, Chad's awesome. Chad's just
He is,
fantastic. He's a fantastic human. He runs a great company. They're quality games all around. That is an amazing story.
Yeah, I need to share the picture.
Jesus, that's
I can
crazy.
put the picture up here. But yeah, I mean, I've been on the other side of those and stuff. You know, I understand. I could have understood like, hey, I can't keep affording to send you all these broken pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I appreciate it. Wanted to
That's
talk
great.
about it.
That's a great story. That's an unfortunate story, and holy shit. Like same thing happening.
I know. In the same spot too.
That's crazy.
Anyway. But yet now I got to play it again. Take it to my group. I couldn't
game.
afford it because it is a good game.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
enjoyed
more
it.
fun the more you play it too. You start finding little strategies and I should do this first, and
Yeah.
Chat is
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one. I liked it. The art's great too. Bosley art's fantastic.
Cool.
It's amazing. What a hysterical thing.
I am a child. I'm trying to send myself the pictures, but it won't do it. So of course it won't.
No, of course it won't.
I'll post them in our
the
Discord.
Yeah, just post them in the Discord.
You should join our Discord if you're not, by the way. We don't talk all the time, but sometimes we do, and it's amusing.
We used to. We should go back to it. I mean, it's just there's so much stuff going on, especially with the kids now, but there's so much stuff going on a regular basis between the games we're doing and the stuff we're doing and just life in general. So it's hard to do.
Yeah.
That. I did enjoy doing it often, but it's just so hard to do.
I mean, I like it because it's not something you have to maintain or have to keep going to, but every now and then someone will just post something about like, I just played this game, or what do you think about this Kickstarter? I'm thinking about doing it. It's just a room that you can kind of like say, hey, blah blah blah. I did I did get reminded that I'm a little bit of a spoiler Nazi because if you say anything about anything that's just about to be out or just out kind of thing, and I'm like, no spoilers, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
I guess I need to let up on that, but yeah. I know I can be a little on it there. I've been accused.
A little bit.
I just feel protective of everybody's experience. That's all.
Yeah, I think you and I are definitely same storm, different ships on that one. Like I don't like a movie that's 10 years old, 20 years old. I don't like you would be like, no, don't, because people might not have gotten around to it, or people might be late, or people hadn't heard of it, and I'd definitely be a little bit off on that.
What if they're only 10 years old and you want to show them Back to the Future? Can I spoil it? No, of course not. Right.
Speaking of Back to the Future, that's funny you brought that up. I watched A Million Days to Die in the West. Have you watched that?
Yeah, I don't remember much about it, but I have seen it. Yeah.
I love Giovanni Ribisi. I think he's hysterical. I'm not a big fan of Sarah Silverman, but I think their back and forth is hysterical. Seth MacFarlane is just great, and I think him and the main actress that's in it, Charlize Theron, I think they worked really well together.
Mm-hmm.
There's one scene, and this is probably the highlight. He goes into the barn because he sees like this electricity in the barn. He opens it up, and there's Doc Brown covering up the DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, that's hysterical. Like,
yeah,
it was really funny. It was a good, I forgot about it the first time I watched it.
When you have
like
one
of those in the background kind of movies.
And all your friends are famous, you can put together stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of people that did cameos, like Ryan Reynolds is in it, has no speaking lines whatsoever and just gets shot. Like he's not, it's crazy. It was funny. It wasn't hysterical. It was funny.
I enjoyed watching it. I don't think it's one that like I need to revisit a lot of times and stuff like that, but it was funny once seeing it kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the surprise, like, you just spoil. So.
Yeah. Once you see it once, it was good to have on in the background. That was all.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, yep.
You have no other announcements for our peeps?
I really don't. I don't.
I'm not prepared at all for this episode. I should have had pictures with Chad's box and everything like
Yeah.
that. I wanted to show. I should show the goose that we released.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if
I
you're
do
not
like
following
showing
along, the Whisperwood, which is coming out, are going to be on Kickstarter in July. They've been dropping art, all the different phase from the game. I played it. God, when did I play it?
last Tuesday.
Shit. Was it last Tuesday? No, with Luke. Did I talk about
Yeah.
it already? There's Paddle.
I don't know if you talked about it.
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
I might
this is
have.
one of your familiars that you can have. They work with you. The familiars all have like little like hats or jewelry or something to let you know that they have a little personality kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It's so good. I haven't seen the new. So they updated the tabletop simulator with the new art and the new boards and everything, and I haven't seen that. But I got to
just
play it
saw
with Luke. Huh?
I just saw it today.
Did you? Yeah, I got to see it again. I got to play it with Luke because I had to wrap my head around all the new stuff, and I played it a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
over a year ago with Chris.
It's
and
changed
things
a
have
little bit.
changed a little bit. So I had to wrap my head around it again. It was just me and Luke playing. Luke Laurie, he's developing it because Chris is the co-designer, and we had a great time. He beat me, but he didn't kick my ass, which I thought would happen. He tried a different strategy, which is probably better that he tried something new, but he got me by 24 points. It was 174 to 150, so I held my own. But man, that game, it's so damn good. The pulling from the bag building part of it and the pulling from the bag is so rewarding. And when you get your familiar, I had Sal, the axolotl, and every time
Mhm.
Sal came up, I was excited that Sal came up, right? And then you had the otters, and I added the bears, and I added the phase, and I added all these things into the bag. And every time they came up, it wasn't like pulling a potion from other games. Like when you pull from a bag, you're pulling like quacks, you're pulling an ingredient, right? You're not pulling some arbitrary worker from the bag.
Mhm.
It's like they have character. Like you're pulling these things from the bag, and whatever they are, they have like a life to them. It's fascinating what it does. It really is.
Well, Sam Dara's artwork for the different Fae and familiars is really giving them a lot of character. I love it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's great. It's so great.
You may not. No. No, no, no. Different company. Can't do that.
That's true.
But speaking of my designs and Evan's here, Evan and I had our first design meeting this week. Went really
Nice.
well.
Nice.
I showed him a spreadsheet of kind of like what I already had and stuff. And then like 2 days later, I just kind of went back to the spreadsheet and just saw all this different stuff. I was like, oh, he's been busy. It's like, awesome. It was fun. It was a great meeting.
Great.
Lots of cool stuff to come. Yeah.
That's good. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Evan, we got to get on that. I know we talked about it at a gathering. We got to get on something.
You can't work with him. I'm working with him. You have to wait.
We'll talk.
But yeah, anyway, there's the axolotl that you were just talking about.
Sal? Sal's
Yeah.
great.
I forgot I had that picture.
Sal was very helpful in the game. Yeah, there's Sal.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, that also, so when I pulled Sal, I had the choice of using Sal for Sal and Sal's ability, or using Sal as a water element on my main board to do things that required water as an element. So that no matter who you had this choice of, all right, is now the time to do the otter thing, or should I just use the otters as water to do something else and hope the otters come back later, or get another otter chip in the bag to have 2 chances to pull the otters. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it goes along with that same design theory of you don't want people to have boring turns or misfires and stuff like that, right? So we try to make it as useful as possible.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
all right,
it's
enough talking about my games. Why don't we? Should we start the list? We got enough people here.
Yeah.
All right, that means I have to hit a bunch of buttons and stuff like that.
I mean, we might as well.
All right, fine. I'm gonna hit buttons. Uh,
Oh no.
What are we talking about? What's
Oh
the
my
list?
god. Upper left. Mechanisms that everyone loves except me. Us. And there's your clicking away. Man, you should have told me. I would have done it.
Well, I thought you would have, so I just
No.
did it for you.
Nope.
I did one of those things where, fine, I'll do it.
Oh god, you didn't even capitalize the things. Jesus.
That's what happens when you don't do it yourself, right?
Hit the button so we can get going.
Why does it matter if it's capitalized? People can read it.
Because it looks like trash.
Looks like you don't care about any. I show you logos. I show you animations. You're like, yeah, whatever. People will watch no matter what. You don't care about any of that, but you care if this is capitalized.
I do when it's in front of me and I'm looking at it. Now I care about it. See, it looks way better.
All right. I'm going to change your name to all lowercase.
Great. Can you change somebody else's name? Oh my god. Oh, you can. Oh, that's not good.
This is not the first time we've heard this.
No, we hear that a lot.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do number. Once you start, you can do the start.
Sure.
Not experts. Put the right banner on.
You shush. So I did
Mechanisms
post
everyone loves.
on Facebook. I did post. I'm curious. I haven't gone back and looked, but I'm curious if anyone picked 3 of the 5 I'm going to talk about. For those that know me, I'm sure it's pretty easy to figure out 3, maybe 4 of my 5. I only have 5 on my list. I have none others. I'll pivot if I have to, but I'm pretty solid on these. Like, these are the mechanisms I can't stand. And people love them. There's games out there that people love. I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm not saying you're wrong for liking these types of games. There's a lot of people that like these games, and I just don't understand why.
So let me ask you, though, did you pick, like, you didn't pick, like, mechanisms that most people hate and like a few people like, did you? Or like, I tried to pick them like popular mechanisms that I don't like.
I mean, I think it's subjective.
Think about that.
I think it's subjective.
Well, of course it's subjective, but the amount of people who subjectively like it or dislike it isn't.
So did you like go to BGG and rank the games and then see
I actually looked on BGG to see if there was some way to see the most popular, like the highest ranking ones and all that, but I couldn't find anything that did that. But no, I just like in general, when everybody's like, I love this stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't like it, so I guess I'm weird, that kind of feel.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, I'm looking at the list. I mean, they are. I mean, you could argue this one is probably like outdated, but it's still, I can't stand it.
I know what it is then.
They're popular. They're popular. If you go in, so if you go to BGG and you go to it, like up in the upper right, there's a search and you could put in board games. But if you click it, there's advanced search. That's how you get into like looking up designers or publishers or whatever. And if you click advanced search and scroll a little bit, you'll see filter on board game mechanic. I'll argue immediately mechanic should be mechanism, but whatever. And then it opens up all the mechanisms that are used to define games on BGG. So we have a question?
Asking questions, if you could ask questions.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Ask questions.
Can I ask questions about some game recommendation? Yeah, this or that. And people in the comments can answer too.
Hell yeah, you can. 1 through 5 trick taking.
On my list, there's always exceptions to things I say. That's why I get angry when people try to use my words against me. I was like, there's exceptions. But I have an exception for each one of these. I didn't tell you to do that, but you know.
Yeah, you said there's an exception. I mean, we can talk about them. There's definitely you. I'll mention a thing, and you can say yeah, but this, and I'll either agree with you or not. But anyway, if you go down to board game mechanic, which should be mechanism, you can filter, and it'll list all the things that BGG uses to define the games, all the board games. Okay, so I looked at those, and there are some that are not very specific, like bribery. I can't really come to, like, nothing comes to mind that has bribery as a mechanism in a game, but if you click on it and then go into search, it'll come up.
I saw bribery, like, I know. Sheriff from Nottingham. You literally bribe him you can bribe him not to look in your bag.
Yeah.
I think they even use those words.
Yeah, Sheriff from Nottingham comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's the only one I could think of, but you know, I'm sure there's
some I haven't played. PAX Premier. Yeah. So anyway, that's how you can kind of look into what mechanisms there are. So I use that. And then the ones that stood out were like, oh yeah, that one I know people like. I know there's a whole group of people. So my number 5, the one I'll mention first, is what they have written down as the crayon rail system.
You're going to have to explain that one.
Right. So if you go into crayon rail system, as soon as this wants to load for me, it's basically train games. It's a lot of the train games, not Ticket to Ride per se, but train games.
Isn't it more theme?
So Empire Builder, Iron Dragon, British Rails, India Rails, and a whole bunch of rail games. And they're not very high on BGG's list of like popularity and board game rank, but there is a whole culture that plays these crayon rail games, and I just can't. I don't understand why.
I don't understand what you mean by crayon rail.
It's what they call these kind of games. It's like,
but what's the actual mechanism?
That's what it's called, crayon rail. So if you go into the highest ranked one in BGG is Empire Builders from 1982.
Define crayon rail without using a game name.
I can't. That's the mechanism they use. It's a crayon rail system.
Is this your number 5?
Here, yeah. The crayon rail system is a subcategory of root network building.
How can you hate a thing and not know what it is?
Because the games are just not my type. Like, I just know it is crayon. You know how people say 18x games, 18xx? Yeah. Okay, crayon rail is a system. It's a subcategory of root building.
Okay.
That
makes. Are you talking about where you're like putting things together to build roots?
No. These types of games, if you let me finish, these types of games use crayon or other non-permanent methods of making connecting lines on a board, often erasable. The most popular crayon rail games are part of Empire Builder system. I don't understand. It's like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know there's a whole thing of it. I just don't like it. Root building with crayon.
Root building with crayon. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Okay, well, you're not missing anything, in my opinion.
I mean, it doesn't sound interesting to me, but
it's
not because of the way you mark it out.
Looking at like the boards, looking at the art, they're older games, but there's a culture that loves these things. I'm not a fan.
Recently got Flamecraft Slay the Spire. I don't know that game. I assume you meant a comment. That's a great merge right there. Flamecraft Slay the Spire. I find that kind of fun. Wow, these are all very different games too.
Interesting.
But not competitive. Not competitive, huh? Flamecraft's competitive. Everdell's competitive.
Slay the Spire is cooperative, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a dungeon crawler, right?
And Everdell is definitely competitive.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Everdell, you can block. It's like Lords of Waterdeep, where you can go to a place to get a thing, but you can block somebody from going to that place.
Didn't you recommend a game last week, Everleaf or something like that?
Oh, If you didn't just say Everleaf, you jackass.
In Ender.
Emberleaf.
I was close.
Emberleaf is really, really good.
You meant competitive. Oh, okay.
Emberleaf, yeah, it just came out. Emberleaf is fantastic. Go back to I think it was last week's show. I talked about Emberleaf because we played it on the Tuesday prior. The mechanism, it's got some really cool mechanisms to it. It's not very competitive, like cutthroat competitive, but it's got that element where you want to be first to get the favors or the promises, whatever they're called. Emberleaf is very good.
Oh, have you ever played Treasure Island? I had the game. It's fascinating. I mean, whether you like it or not, as a designer, I recommend checking it out because it is trying to do something new. You have a hidden movement person, right? Kind of thing. And those aren't generally my kind of deal. Not on my list, but it could be. It could be like number 7 or something. But it does this thing where people are trying to find where you've buried treasure. And they actually have like things and they draw on the map with a marker and move it around and try to, triangulate and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And you can lie to them once. Yeah.
I like that you say it's doing something new, but the game's almost 10 years old.
Well, it's doing something nobody's copied yet.
That's good.
Or at least exactly in that way,
And it's got your favorite Dutray art on it too.
Asking about Emberleaf, I think. Have any good mechanisms?
Does it have any good mechanisms? Yes. Evan.
That's a theme. That's a theme.
Yeah. It does. I don't know. I know you're joking, but it does. It has really cool mechanisms in it. That the whole slide and.
That's sad. I wouldn't call Detective City of Angels role playing. If you just mean like story wise, then definitely that. But you don't have to pretend to be the detective, But although I would, if I could wear the little hat and trench coat while playing, I would.
I'm surprised you don't. I would assume you do.
I look awful in hats. Anyway, I'm way off.
I can back that up. I can absolutely back that up.
Yes, we had a conversation about this at the gathering. I tried on several hats. It's awful. Terrible.
The winter beanie. That you're fine with, but ball caps backwards, sideways.
Beanie I can get away because it follows the same shape.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
I even thought like a backwards snapback with the duckbill like I do would be fine. It doesn't. It's not fine at all. Not fine.
Well, the duckbill's not fine either way. All right, I'm going to talk about my number 5.
I beg to differ.
I had 2 different ones because I wasn't quite sure where to go.
Interesting.
Yeah, basically one of these is 6, but I kind of hate them on equal levels.
Okay.
And my list is in order, not yours, of course, but
mine is in order. No, mine's in order. I'm doing them in order. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you're in order from least dislike to most dislike.
Steven called me out on Facebook. You called me out after the show last week. Mine are in order.
There you go. You just sold the game. You know we have games too. You should sell our games, actually. If somebody asks for a recommendation, point to your own game or my game.
Yeah, Emberleaf is great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was unique. It had a mechanism in it that I hadn't seen before. I like what it's doing.
In order.
Uh-huh. No, you didn't miss anything, Brandon. I normally don't do them in order. This one I did in order.
All right. Well, my least disliked mechanism.
It's even weird when you try and explain it.
That most people seem to like is tile placement. Now, that covers a lot. So I narrowed it down to polyomino tile placement. Things like King Domino, Baron Park, a lot of these games, and now it's become like a kind of like a side mechanism shoved into a lot of other games and stuff to make them interesting. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I'm not interested by this puzzle. it feels so rudimentary. Like, oh, I can have an L or I can have a Y-shaped thing. Oh, how's it go? Like it's more frustrating to me than a puzzle that's interesting. If that makes sense. And I know there's some more basic ones where it's not a frustrating thing to do, or it just kind of creates an interesting little, and that's fine. This is why it's my number 5. I don't hate it with a passion, but it's at the very most just not interesting to me. You're down with tile placement. That means you're down with putting it on the list, or you like it. Tile placement and betrayal. So that's betrayal on House of the Hill. I imagine you mean that is not polyomino. That's just like squares being placed down, and I'm fine with that because that can be used in so many different ways. I mean, it's a dungeon crawler even is tile placement, right? Although I hate Carcassonne, but that's
I would say betrayal is not necessarily tile placement, like Carcassonne. Or
you place a tile, literally a tile when you go explore.
You do, but it's not. Well, yeah, I mean, technically you are placing a tile.
I'm talking about there's a defined space, and in that defined space, you have different shaped tiles that have to go together. Yeah. Now, my exception to this, and there's probably a few exceptions to be honest, but my main exception to this is Art Nova. Art Nova doesn't exactly use polyomino, but they do use different shaped pieces that go together. Yeah. There's thematic it feels thematic in a certain way that you're building your zoo and you need to fit this thing next to water because they're penguins and of course they need to be water. That kind of thing creates a puzzle that elevated it for me, that made it a puzzle that was interesting for me to play.
Okay.
But not specifically. I mean, there's a lot, like basically if the back of the box is tile placement, it might as well not said anything to me at best for my interest in the game, right? Yeah. If it says something like, oh, what is polyomino? So polyomino is basically like Tetris pieces. Whenever the different pieces are, different shapes and you got to put them together like that, right? Yep. What are some other ones that do it? King Domino, Queen Domino, Baron Park does it.
And a lot of the Uwe games, like I think Cottage Garden or Summer, whatever.
Feast for Odin does it. That whole part of Feast for Odin is so annoying. I hate it. That's why Feast for Odin is not my favorite Rosenberg. But yeah.
Yep.
Paste it on.
Yeah, Patchwork's another one.
Patchwork. Although I will say Patchwork, because it's so light weight in a way, it doesn't irk me as much. Like it's just part of it, so you kind of accept it as you go into. But again, it doesn't excite me either. So Mad King Ludwig, The different buildings are built that way, and I think it'd be just fine if they weren't. So anyway, just my opinion. Most people would disagree, although it looks like Comets doesn't. So
yeah,
that's cool. Alex Cats I haven't played because I haven't. Again, I saw the polyomino. I was like, pass by. But that's my number 5. And we're snaking, right?
Yeah, I disagree with you on that one, but yes.
And that's fine. You can be wrong. I like being in control of the animation.
Yeah.
My number 4, and I will definitely get people disagreeing with me on this one, probably all the rest, is roll/flip and write. I knew I was hitting you hard with that one because you love the, what is it, Tucana something?
Trails of Tucana.
Trails of Tucana is one of your favorites. That stuff. Again, we're at the level of where it doesn't excite me and it might kind of repulse me a little bit. You got to really do something interesting or do it in a different way that's going to make me want to play it more than once. For instance, the There and Back Again, because it's tied to the story and every time you play, it's the next chapter. That was playable for me. I enjoyed it. But man, Yeah, there and back again was fun. I agree. That's an exception. It's not the one that I wrote, but it's a good exception. Guild of Merchant Explorers is what I wrote for the
That's a good one.
one, and it's not actually a flip and write. It's a flip and put your cube down, but it's the same mechanism. You're just not writing.
Right.
That one, for whatever reason, shines differently, and I don't have the same kind of boring. Oh, okay, it's a forest. Where's a forest? I guess I'll mark that forest. Cool. Everybody mark their forest. Next. It's another forest. Mark the forest. Cool. Next. Oh, I connected my two things. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
That's great. Yeah. Matt's done all the games I like. Probably not. He's done a lot of games I like. That's the more accurate thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, flip or roll and write, not for me. I don't hate them. They're not passionate. I'm not passionate against them. I will play Trails of Tucana with you because I know how much you love it.
I don't need the pandering. It's okay.
I'm not going to pull it off the shelf, but if you say let's play, I'll play, and I did, and I do.
I mean, it's not for everybody. That's definitely
like a Catan thing. Roll and write. So the most, I guess the most basic one would be Yahtzee. Would you count that as a roll and write? Probably not. I mean, you do literally roll and then write down your score, but you're just writing down a score. Roll and writes would be you roll and then or flip cards, and then that tells you where to draw on a map that's in front of you, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Silver and Gold is a really good example of this.
Silver and Gold's great. It's a great game.
For people that like that mechanism, it is a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I have the game. I got the game after you showed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the few exceptions I think did well because it condensed it and it's kind of light just for that.
Okay.
So if I ever feel like doing a roll and write and stuff, I might use that one. Yeah.
So to burst your bubble, roll and write or flip and write is not a mechanism.
It definitely is.
It's not on BGG. I'm looking at Silver and Gold, and it is not listed as a mechanism. It is not one of the mechanisms.
Oh, BGG doesn't get to claim all mechanism rules. Everybody knows that flip and write or roll and write is a mechanism.
It doesn't show it. I think you're cheating.
I think you just can't see it.
I wonder if Ganshan Clever is...
That's a good example of one, and also a good example of a boring one.
Also a good example of how I can't... There you go. I can't spell it. Jesus.
Yeah. But anyway.
Dice rolling, paper, and pencil. Yeah, I think it's just listed under paper and pencil.
Yeah, probably is under BGG, but everybody knows what a flip and write is.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you said before, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
I love Yahtzee, though.
Okay. Yahtzee, I think Yahtzee is a mechanism, right? The Yahtzee mechanism. It's not listed, but that re-roll ability, right? You get to.
It's starting to become one. Yeah. It's starting to become one of its own. But yeah, it's roll and score.
It's re-rolling and locking, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they have it listed as. Re-rolling and locking. Yeah, like Sausage Sizzle from 25th Century.
Yeah.
You roll, you lock, you roll, you lock.
Or King of Tokyo.
King of Tokyo. Yep.
Yeah. So that's my number 4.
It's fine. You're fine. It's okay.
You're not going to like any of these.
No, I'm not going to like any one of them.
But that's why we have a good list, because we have 2 very different tastes.
Correct.
But a lot of Venn diagramming, I probably shouldn't do that. That seems... Something's wrong with that.
It's good.
I can't think of what's wrong with this, but it's two circles going together like a Venn diagram, but it seems like I'm doing something.
Yeah, you should probably stop doing that. I don't know. All right, so you got that under your belt now. I've already done my top 5.
Illustrations is a party
Realistic.
game, I think.
Illustrations would be under a party game. It would be under drawing, I would say.
Yeah, drawing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to check out what that mechanism like, try Trails of Tucana or Silver and Gold. Silver and
Yeah,
Gold's a
Dave,
smaller bog, so
I think the paper and pencil is a lot of what the roll and write, things are, the flip and write things are, is paper and pencil. Like, what's the there and back again?
that's
What do they
definitely
have
yeah, whatever they put it. Like, I don't care if BGG. No offense, Aldi. He comes on here.
Ah.
I don't care if BGG lists something specifically like a mechanism. Like, we all agree that flip and write or roll and write is a mechanism. For instance, did you know they have 11 different auction mechanisms listed on BGG?
They do have a lot of auction. I had auction written down and I crossed it off.
But bag and deck building are mixed together. Like,
yeah, I don't bag, pool, and deck building.
the problem that BGG has is that when a new mechanism is introduced, they have to put it on there. Well, they don't have to, but they go, oh, okay, this is a new mechanism. Let's put it on there. And then that evolves into 2 different big things or all kinds of different stuff. And they already have so many games already attached to that mechanism, they can't change it. So I totally get why that's an issue, but
that's the problem, not the rating system. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Or the fact that people can rate a game that's not even out yet.
I don't mind the rating system. I mind certain rules about it that people can rate before a game's out,
right?
Or that, people rate stupidly, like, well, it showed up with a dent in the box. One that has nothing to do with how good the game is, that kind of stuff.
But all right, so number 4.
Number 4.
Cool. Speed matching.
Is that like Slapjack?
Like Anomia, one of my most hated games. Speed, like I want to do word games, but word games is a category, not a mechanism. And under Anomia is speed matching. It's a word. It's under a category of word. I hate word games. It's a category. But when you introduce, and I have an exception to go along with what you're doing, Jungle Speed. Jungle Speed is fantastic. I do like Jungle Speed a lot. I'm not good at it, but I do like it because it's just pattern recognition or pattern matching. And there's a little element of speed to it. Like you want to recognize it and grab the thing. Anomia makes you do the pattern and recognize it and then come up with a word. And I will say the name of the game is the most well-named game out there. It's fantastic. The name that Anomia is the ability to not come up with the inability to come up with something. Like it's perfectly named. I can't stand the speed matching. I don't want to feel pressured playing a game. And that thing makes me feel stupid. Like just flat out dumb playing that game. I can't stand it.
I have to agree with you. I think though I would expand it to real time for the most part. I think it's all real time for me, just because of the same reason. I feel this stress, this oh my god stress kind of thing. Yeah, that's not why I play games. I don't want that.
No, but some games like Kites has that real time element to it, and that's fun. It's very frustrating, but it's fun.
There's always exception.
Space Cadets, same thing, and you're supposed to feel that way, right? Jungle Speed's great. I really do enjoy Jungle Speed. And yeah, they had the wood totem and the plastic totem.
Yeah.
You can break your fingers. But Anomia, as an example, that speed matching, I just can't. I don't understand why they just came out with a new edition of the damn game. That thing's been how many editions of it? You don't need anymore.
I mean, it's the same thing as Slapjack, right? That traditional, just put cards down the second you see a jack, slap your hand on, and the first person doing it.
No. Slapjack is completely different. Slapjack is I see a jack, I want to like the trigger is a J, and I want to slap it, and I want to be quicker than you. There's a 1 degree difference in see the J, slap the J. Great. Anomia is you see the pattern, then you got to dig into your brain to come up with something in that pattern. Like it's just what color or number or what a lake. I can't come up with a damn lake. Like it's so stupid.
But it'll do stuff like you'll say something red, but the words are in green,
Correct.
and just
I hate
like
it.
what and break your brain. Right? Yeah.
Yep. Like I'm looking at some of the cards in Anomia, and it literally says last name. I would struggle coming up with a last name during that game. Table
Right.
full of 8 people, I wouldn't be able to come up with a last name. I don't want to feel that stupid playing a game, and it makes me feel so
You're
dumb.
not good at getting into the filing system.
No.
You're like, where
No.
did I put those last names?
Nope. Yeah, the op is publishing a new edition of it. Oh God, why?
A lot of people like it. It's doing well.
I know. That's why I'm saying I don't. It's on my list. My number 4. My number 4 on my list. It's ranked 1800. Oh God, I can't stand this game.
What
All right, that's
about
my number 4?
here's a pattern recognition fast thing. We just talked about it last episode. Quark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the second someone reveals the dice, if it's a pairing, like a match, or if it's a 7,
Sure.
you have to act real quick.
But that's one.
real
It's
time.
still 1 degree, right? When you reveal the dice, if it's a J, I'm slapping the J, right? If it's a 7, I'm pulling my thing. It's still 1 degree of transfer information, right? That's
Right.
it.
Okay. So if it was reveal the dice and times them together, and if it's a prime number, then you
Done.
can pull. Then you'd be
Done.
screwed. Okay.
Well,
Gotcha.
now you're including math, and we haven't gotten along since 5th grade. So, like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
God,
sense.
that would be a nightmare. That would be an absolute.
I'm making
nightmare.
that game now.
No, we're not. I'm not. Ugh.
We're making it together. The more you hate it, the more I know it's going to work.
So that's been the full 42. We almost made it through 6 seasons.
All right. Let's hear your number 3 before you quit.
Okay. This is going to get a lot of people pissy. It's going to get a lot of people pissy. Uh-huh. There are exceptions. There are exceptions.
always
Like
exceptions.
speed matching and jungle speed, I'm good. Like I like it. What was the other one? That Crayon Rail, I haven't found any exception to Crayon Rail. All right, this one's going to piss off, especially Brandon, I think.
Nice.
Trick taking. Trick taking.
Mm.
I don't like it. I don't like it. There has to be something very unique about it for me to like it. I do not like traditional trick-taking games. I'm not a fan at all.
I'm not going to play this game, by the way. I'm definitely not going to win.
But again, so that was like game of the year a couple years ago. No joke. I'm not. That's not. I've talked about it on the show before, but it's a plastic toilet, and a piece of shit, and it jumps out of the toilet, and you're supposed to grab it, and it won game of the year somehow. I have no idea. But again, it's one degree of thing, of action, right? That the thing triggers, you're supposed to grab it, right? When the pattern comes down, you grab the totem in jungle speed. Like it's that 1 degree that I'm fine with. It's when you have to process something in a timed fashion I'm not.
All right, but what's your number 3? We're still talking about trick takers. Yeah,
Trick taking. I already said trick taking.
Yeah. So,
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I've played so many of them. There are exceptions. As most traditional trick takers, I really like Diamonds. Mike Fitzgerald's Diamonds. I thought it was good. The problem is I'm not experienced enough to be able to hang with those that are. Because if you like trick takers, you like trick takers. Like you play them, you want to find the new ones, you know how they work, and then the little nuances from game to game, like you can play with because you're familiar. I need it to be something different for me to even be able to contend because I'm not good at it. I'm just not. So like Diamonds was as basic as I can go. And I like the idea of like, once it's in your vault, it's safe. So like the pressure of there was more gamery elements to it that like protected the gems, which was fine for me. Cat in a Box, I thought was novel where all the cards were every card, right? And you had this area control kind of thing to it when you played. I got over it quick, but I liked it.
You made me buy
More
that.
recently, and I know Chris hates this one, but more recently was I almost said Comic Hunter Origin Story
Origin
from
story.
Stonemeyer. I liked the art. I liked the concept of the comic book and the superhero and the abilities and how that was being played. It danced around this trick taker mechanism.
But we
But for the
talked
most
about
part,
why you like that
Go
one. Because it isn't a trick taker.
it is, but it's not. Like, it's different. It's a trick taker, but it's you're still playing. Like, there's abilities that will force the thing to be a certain thing, but you're playing a card, and there's going to be a suit, and you're going to lead with that suit. Like, that thing is in there, but then everything else just fucks with it. It just makes it different. So I guess the reason I like it is because it's not a traditional trick taker. I just don't. I don't see the draw to them. I don't. Yeah, it's cool. It's different.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not going out of my way to play it. I brought it to gatherings so we could play it because I've talked about it before. As far as they go, I do like that one. I can get my head around a superhero story. I can get my head around a comic book. I like the idea that you're creating this narrative in panels. And then you play some cards and do some stuff. You have that choice of being a villain or not. Like, there's other things going on in it that make it feel better, but I really can't. Trick takers. Like, if I hear, oh, we're playing this trick taker, I'm good. I'm gonna go watch paint dry.
All right. Well, then I'm going to talk about my number 3, trick takers.
I will wait. So that is true. I'm Evans.
Walking wide over my thing, dude.
What?
I'm agreeing with you. My number 3 is trick takers too.
Oh, good. Yeah, but I didn't talk about Evans. So Evans, that the holiday one that he has in the 13 games of Christmas, or I forget what it is. Evan, please put it in the thing. There was this element of putting face down cards in it, and I didn't tolerate it. I really thoroughly enjoyed that game. Like, I hunted it down. I bought one from Galen, I think at Retro this past year, because I wanted that game so bad. And it really was. I genuinely enjoyed it. It wasn't. I did not tolerate it. That was a fantastic game. No, I named 3. Bah Humbug. Bah Humbug and the 12 games of Christmas, I think, is the full thing. But Evan's got a game in there. It's fantastic.
Cool. Do you want to hear my number 3 now?
Go ahead. I saw that Evan put it up there, and I wanted to mention it.
I'm talking. I already put up Evan's comment about his trick taker.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. I was talking.
Trick takers is my number 3. And I don't. I
agree with
I was about to say I don't hate origin stories. I do. Sorry, Jamie. And it's because it's not a trick taker. It's a put cards out there and then maybe I'll play this and I play this and let's see who wins kind of thing. Trick takers have very specific rules, like spades, which is my exception because that is a true trick taker. Everything else beyond that is just kind of trying to be not as good as spades as far as I'm concerned. Spades is trick taker boiled down to exactly what it should be in perfection. And anything else is just like, let's add this thing to it to make it more complicated or slower or not work quite as well, blah, blah, blah. I like spades because you can sit there and mathematically figure out, like, this is how many tricks I should get because of this. And like that challenge and that puzzle is fascinating. And you can't do any of that in origin stories. No amount of, you can look at your hand and go, I don't know, I might get all of them or none of them. There's no way to tell.
Right.
Because who knows what they're going to do with their powers and all that crap.
Right.
So, I haven't played Arcs, but I've stayed away from it because it says trick taking. So I like trick taking in one game. All other games that have trick taking, I might like that game despite the fact that they have trick taking in it. That's how I feel about it.
So Arcs has trick taking as one mechanism in the overall game. There's and I haven't played it, but my friends love it, and they got me on a route which I didn't want to play, and they taught me something else that I didn't want to play that I actually was like, oh, that's really good. They've played it and they're telling me that I need to give it a shot, but as far as I know, part of that game, there's a moment in that game where you use trick taking for something. I don't think it's a in the way kind of mechanism to the game. I think it's part of the game.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't played it, so. Zombie Princess is the Spades variant that is coming from Beezer. Very excited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll play Spades. That's my number 3 too. So I agree with you.
Yeah, trick
I
taking.
tried to.
Trick taking is rough. It really is. It's just a rough. It's a rough one.
All right, going to number 2. All right, so my number 2 is it's kind of a blend. I blend them together. I don't know if they deserve to be blended together. Maybe I should just pick one of them to not cheat. I'll tell you.
I feel like you're cheating all over the place tonight.
I'm not cheating. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what both of them are, and then I'll pick one because it feels like I'm putting 2 different ones together to cheat. I have negotiation/auction.
Okay.
I think those are 2 pretty different things, right? So I'm going to say negotiation.
Okay.
Anything that has that, I'll give you 3 for it. No, I'll give you 4 for it. That kind of thing. And to me, and the same thing, it can happen with bidding, where it's that kind of bidding where it's like, I put 5 out. Well, I put 7 out, or I put 8 out. That kind of thing. It's not fun. Where is the fun? There's no puzzle to be solved. There's no, the best there is like, is it worth it mathematically for me to pay this much for this thing? No, that's it. That's all there is.
Yeah.
So now there is an exception for me, which is Cyclades. Cyclades has a bidding action just like that, where you go, I'm going to pay 5 for this power. And you go, well, I'm going to pay 6 for this power, and it boots you off of that power, and you have to go to a different power. Basically, the action that you're going to do for that round. But the thing that makes that sing is that all of those actions are so different, and the order in which they are accomplished really changes everything in the game. And so the dependency on that matters so much and can be so different depending on who's getting it. Like, I'll let you have Aries, but I can't let that person have Aries because they're right next to me and they'll take my islands and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
All that complicated, interesting layers of stuff creates interesting problems for me to solve with that mechanism. But for the most part, usually when I see it, it's just like, who wants to buy this card? And it just sounds like feels like you're drawing out the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. It's not. I'm looking at a list of like some of the games that I really do enjoy. Moonrakers. I thought that game was fantastic, but it does have that negotiation factor to it. Where look, I want these things. I'll give you these things.
That's the part I don't like about it. Yeah.
But it lends itself to king making. It lends itself to team making, where you're apt to do more for your friend than the person at the table you don't know. What's the other one? Negotiate Chinatown.
You get a lot of team making and stuff like that with this kind of stuff. Yeah,
that's what I just said. Yep.
Yeah. I put it up because you just said that.
Yeah, and it's funny if you look at it. If you rank the games currently with that have negotiation, the board game ranking, Root, Arcs, and Oath are all there under negotiation, which I think is hysterical. Pit. Oh my god, that fucking game.
The kind of bidding I don't mind is blind bidding, especially if the losers don't lose their money. Like, because it's quick, right?
Yeah.
Put out your hands, show I put 6, you put 7, cool, let's move on. Like, right?
Yeah, bidding is great. Cargo Noir, I love Cargo Noir. That ability to outbid somebody and you get your stuff back. Or what was the game we played at Gathering with the bidding and you kick somebody out of the court, cursed court? Cursed Court.
Cursed Court, yeah.
You were on a spot, but then if you wanted to kick somebody out, you just outbid them basically, and you got your shit back. I like that.
That's area control to me. It didn't feel like bidding as much, but because you could wait at different times to do it. So to me, that was area control. But
yeah, I saw more like Cargo Noir with the bidding, but I guess it is kind of area control.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a big
suppose
fan of
that,
negotiation. That's a good one.
Yeah. First negotiation Monopoly places. I've never played Monopoly with the negotiation thing
Oh God.
because who wants to times 3 the amount of time it takes to play Monopoly?
Mm-mm.
Like, if you can't buy it, you can't buy it. Move on.
If you you play it right, where it goes to bidding.
I've never played Monopoly right.
No, not many people have.
I don't think many people have, honestly.
No.
Even if I play it on like Xbox or something, I will go in there and do the house rules buttons and change it to the way I normally play it.
Yeah.
Free parking gives you the money that people have lost, all that stuff.
Yeah. All the house rules.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I am with house rules. Happy and free to have them.
I know you love house rules.
What's your number 2?
All right, number 2 for me which is ironic, but I can't stand it. Player judge is a mechanism where, like, apples to apples or Cards Against Humanity or anything where people are going to put something forward and someone is judging what's put forward. The game is lost, and you're always putting something up that you know is going to get the bigger laugh, or is going to be a inside joke with the person that's judging, because then you know you're going to get the vote. I can't stand it. I don't like those.
I mean, yeah, I'll see stuff like Cards Against Humanity and stuff like that, right? Where I'll be in a game and my answer makes the judge laugh the most, like beyond any measure. And then they'll pick someone else's. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? You laughed the most at mine, therefore I should win. And they're like, yeah, but you got enough cards. I'm like, oh, I hate this game.
Doesn't matter. Yep. The player gets to pick the winner out of it. It's rules based king making. I can't stand it. Well, Cards Against Humanity for other reasons, right? It's an awful game and lets people just be fucking rude for no other reason.
It's a worse apples to apples.
Yeah.
It's like apples to apples was already kind of down here, honestly, and then it just went worse. Like,
I would rather play apples to apples because, like, Cards Against Humanity is just shitty for being shitty reasons. Like, it's not.
I think at least I would be annoyed or have some kind of feeling with Cards Against Humanity, whereas apples to apples is just flat line boredom to me. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, the judge thing, ugh.
Yeah, not a fan. I mean, in Cannabis Critters, thank you, Brandon, and yes, Dave. It still got the same thing, and that's what happens with player judge. You're gonna have, like, with that one at least, you're being creative. It's not necessarily around the points. You're just having fun manipulating the pieces to make art. But ultimately, you are judging it, but everybody is judging. And then you have that one element of extra points where if you don't give it away to somebody, you're going to get hit.
I'd argue against Canvas Critters being part of this because there isn't a one-player judge, like you just said. Right. Everybody's giving a score to everybody else all at the same time, and it's secret. That's a different mechanism. I don't know what that is, but I think that's different. Or at least it's an exceptional difference that makes it better.
It's still player judge. Like, you're a player and you're judging all the stuff that's out there. Initially, it was that way. It was everyone made a thing. One person was judging, and it had to get changed. So
yeah. What about code names? Because you have to choose the right team that's on your wavelength. Yeah, code names it doesn't have a judge, but code names says that. What mechanism is code names? Clue giving?
Clue giving. Is that a thing?
Team-based clue giving? It's probably not.
No, clue giving is not a thing.
Yeah, it is good in Campus Critters.
Definitely team-based. Code names, mechanisms is communication limits. Okay. Deduction. That makes sense.
Deduction. Yeah, that makes
team-based deduction, communication limits. That would be code names. I'm good with those. I like deduction. Feels stupid, but I like deduction.
Deduction can be great or not great. Just depends on the game.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to your number 1 now.
People should know my number 1.
Exciting.
Y'all thought it was trick taking. but I have trick taking has moved down my list. Like I played a couple that are different enough, like Origin Story, that I guess isn't necessarily trick taking because of the elements in it. But it's moved down my list. My number one should not be a surprise to most people. But if you look it up, it is not a mechanism, which if you want to say flip and right is a mechanism or roll and right's a mechanism, this is not listed as a mechanism. However, the closest thing I could find to that mechanism listed singing.
Oh, charades, basically.
That's
like
a mechanism. Charades. Charades can fuck all the way off.
Playing
all
around.
The way off. I couldn't care less. If I hear anything, my only exception and the only legit exception I've ever had with charades is the game Monikers. I played Time's Up. Time's Up is basically it's very similar, just not. It's a little more streamlined. But that concept of Monikers, by the third round where you can't use any words, you can only use hand gestures. The first 2 rounds of that game, people have already done something with their hands to do the thing. And you're like, okay, like the fucking narwhal, and you do this and you're good. Right. Charades all the way off.
So why? So you're saying because the game has you start off small and then eventually you get to acting it out, you're okay.
Correct.
So what if you played Monikers and then right after that played Cranium that makes you do it like a bit, but you've built it up, same group.
No.
You've built it up and now you're just keeping it the same level.
It's not a comfort level with the group thing. Okay. Like if in your situation, if we had been playing and we had been drinking and we played Monikers and now we're going to go into whatever, that's a comfort level with the group and my shell is opened up and I'm comfortable with doing acting. It's not it. Monikers along the 3 rounds, it's a closed circuit of information, right? So you start with this deck of cards that's whatever it is. Everyone gets 10 cards. Everyone puts in 7, and it's a communal deck. So you know some of the information that's in there. It's team-based, so you have your team and their team, and it's the same deck, okay? Round 1 goes through that entire deck. So you've now heard all of the, if you're paying attention, you've heard all of the cards once. You know all the things that are in the deck, okay? Mm-hmm. Inherently, especially for me, maybe Italian, you talk with your hands. And when you're trying to get your point across, you exaggerate with your hands a little bit more. So you're drawing a box or you're drawing, like I remember my mom with the fucking narwhal thing. Like, so round 1, you can say whatever you want. You can literally read what's on the card because they give you, some of them have like long prompts. You just can't say what the card is. And if you're listening to the other team when they're going, they're doing the same thing. Then round 2 is just 1-word answer, 1-word clues. But in those 1-word clues, you're now giving some sort of gesture that has matriculated from round 1 to round 2. So then when round 3 comes, there has already been this sign language, per se, of things that have happened where I feel comfortable enough ripping on, like I would point at you and do the thing you did, and people would remember, oh, Chris did that thing. And I'd be fine with that. It's not a comfort level with the group. I just fucking hate charades.
So you don't want to do the dance that I did, but you'll point to me and people will remember the dance that I did.
Yeah, if I have to act out being a crab, I'd rather go jump off the deck. Like there's nothing about that I want to do. Nothing.
You want to be a crab?
No, I don't want to act like a crab. I don't.
Will you do this?
I don't want to do it. I don't.
Just do this.
No, it's fine. I'll do it now. It's not
because I did it.
Point. It's not the point. Not the point.
You only did one hand, to be fair.
Yeah.
Are you a one-handed crab?
It's a one-handed, a cull. They call him a cull. Which?
A cull?
It's a one-clawed lobster is called a cull.
Okay.
So the designer of this game is out in Rochester, and the op just signed it. This is going to be coming out from the op soon. That's
interesting.
It's a fantastic game. It's completely abstract, but it's got very Othello vibes. But look for it. The op's going to be putting it out, so keep an eye out for this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why do you have it?
Why what?
Why do you have it?
Because this isn't the ops version.
Oh, okay. They're re-releasing it. Okay.
Yeah. They just signed it. Like this is his own version.
Wait, if it's not out yet, Okay.
Yeah, no,
Sometimes you
this
get
is
your
it.
hands on stuff, but I know how you get it. I wouldn't know how
Yeah.
you got. Okay.
Well, it's co-designed by them. I know
Mm-hmm.
Brian. Brian is out of Rochester. I'm not sure where Rob is from. But yeah, he gave me a copy of them.
Yeah. Only Cole charades.
Yeah, that's it. I can
No,
only mimic one
only
clawed
one
lobsters. And yeah,
Cole.
when that card comes up, though, man, I am right there.
uh,
No, I am outgoing. I will talk to people. I will stand in front of a crowd. I will talk. I'm fine with all of that. The acting part, can't fucking do it.
that is kind of weird. Just to step away from the just. You are outgoing. You make friends way easier than I do. All this stuff. You don't act stupid though.
Mm-mm.
Like you hate do it like dancing and goofing
Yep.
around and stuff like that. Like
I very, and it's not you. I very rarely do it with my kids. My kids were just in the living room dancing around to Danny Go, which, side note, if you have young kids and you don't know about Danny Go, they just released a whole bunch of stuff on Netflix. It's fantastic. Go watch some of it. Go back and look at his story. It's super fucking sad. So if you can support, go support. He's fantastic. But they're upstairs doing banging on a drum and digging for treasure and doing all these things, and it's supposed to get kids up and active and whatever. And they're like, Dad, do it. I'm like, nope. In the living room with a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they want me to look like a monkey, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch you. You do the monkey. I'm good.
you should be doing the worm on the ground with them.
Absolutely
Goofing
not.
off.
I'm fucking no. That's crazy talk. I'm
Doesn't
50
matter.
in June. I ain't doing the worm. You're nuts.
Just the other day, I was literally walking like a crab through some doors because they had opened but not all the way, and I had to go sideways. So I was doing this.
Nope.
We were laughing about the crab thing. That's why I was doing that, because it made me
No.
think of it. In public.
Nope.
No?
No. Not even with good friends. The most charades thing I do in public is use the force when sliding doors open. That's
But, okay, do you do it just like a little bit, like your hand down here kind of as you're walking up? Or do you go, oh?
no, because you don't do that. You just do this and they move. Who does that?
I do that.
That's ridiculous. Who are you, Moses?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't know?
He had more
Michael,
hair.
Michael, no fun, Juliana.
That's what they call me. No fun googs. Nope. Charades all the way off.
What
all
about when you're at the grocery store
No.
and a ridiculous, silly song comes on? You know, do a little,
What store am I in? No.
like Kroger or something, grocery store.
I mean, am I bopping to the music? Probably, maybe at times, but I'm not. It's not. I don't think that's charades. I'm not acting out something where other people are looking for me for information.
You,
Mm-mm.
okay, what do you do when you can't touch this comes on?
Nothing.
What? You don't
What
do
do
the
you
little,
do?
down the
No.
aisles? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Of course not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
You gotta.
Nope.
You have to.
No, you don't have to. You don't. You.
Ice Ice Baby comes on, you gotta kind of do the sideways kind of turn thing.
No, you don't.
Just a little
No, you
bit.
don't.
Just add a little goofiness to it. No?
No. Nope. Nope. There's plenty of. You can do all of it for me. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I gotta feel it, but sometimes you gotta be a little goofy. You gotta loosen up.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just it's charades.
Dave
Charades.
Matthews charades. That's how they get you.
No, I still wouldn't do it.
You'd be great at it. You know
No,
every answer.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. It would look awful. It would look awful.
All right.
Nope.
So your mechanism is charades. I believe Di put that up there early.
So technically, it's not a mechanism listed. The closest thing I can see listed is singing, which is close enough for me. Like, that's another thing I wouldn't like. We're not going to a bar. I'm not doing karaoke. There's no shot. There isn't enough. I would pass out I'd black out from drinking before I did karaoke.
Karaoke is a little weird. I did it once. Just goofing off. I think it was my brother and a friend of his. I think. Can't remember. It was with a group of guys. Did the Summer Lovin' thing. From Greece, you know.
Did you sing Sandy's part?
No, we were the guys. There was a group of girls.
Oh, okay. You said it was
like
just a group of
20 years
guys.
ago.
All
But-
right.
Performance is not my thing. You put me on a stage, I'm not happy about that. But I'm just goofing off walking down the street. You know, that's different.
Nope. See, and that's like performance. I feel is different.
It is.
Like I played trumpet my entire life. I did concerts. I did solos on stage. I was in the pit band. I was hired afterwards for pit band. Like that, I don't mind. Being on stage, getting called to the front of the stage, doing a solo for something practiced maybe is the difference. I don't know. But charades, the acting out part, and people are looking at you and you're being goofy. No,
I think it's the goofy part. Make a goofy face.
no.
See? It's not the performance thing. It's you don't want to be goofy.
Well, I'm also not doing it now because you'll go back and screen cap it and use it as another thumbnail later. So I'm not stupid.
No, it's going to be the intro.
Sure. Yep. Not happening.
Yeah, Well, Evan would know as an actor,
Right.
but yeah,
There's a difference.
Evan.
There's a difference. I wouldn't mind that so much. It's the charades as a mechanism in board games, which is the topic of our show. Charades is out. My number one,
Okay.
can't stand it.
You're number one. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take us off of this uncomfortable situation for you.
I'm
I'll go
not
with my
uncomfortable from it.
my number one is I've talked about this before. I just don't like it. Is contested area control. Any kind of area control where I work hard to get a thing and then someone comes along and takes it. Especially there are varying degrees of this. There are exceptions to this, but especially ones where they go, "Oh, I drew a random card and I take over your spot." That kind of thing where I work 3 turns to get this thing and then you just take it over because of that. Or I happen to roll 3 6s or whatever it is. And this does carry over into war games, right? Because I take a spot, then you come in and take the spot from me, and now I have to take the spot. This tug of war of back and forth. It's just redundant and boring and usually based off of some kind of randomness that, you know, you do all this work to build up all these troops or whatever it is that's taking this area control. And then all of a sudden, poof, someone else does a thing and takes it from you. They're all set up to keep going and you're decimated, and just because of the roll of dice or whatever it is. No thanks. I like to be rewarded for my efforts, and other people can be rewarded for their efforts, and let's just see how we do. Like, I don't want to slap each other in the face until someone gets up and leaves. That's how it feels to me.
Yeah.
Now, there are area controls that are not contested. Contested area control is something, the way I define it, I don't know if that's defined anywhere else. But there is area control where it's basically once you get it, you have it. I got to the space first. I paid the thing. Now that's my spot for the rest of the game. Move on with your life. Go get another spot. That kind of thing. I don't have to defend it. We don't have to go back and forth and fight over it forever. We can continue our lives, right? That totally fine with. That's just the easily I got there and earned it first kind of thing. That's fine. But back and forth, tug of war, area control stuff, I'm out of that one. That's the one I don't like.
Area control is not listed. Area majority and area influence is.
Influence is probably what they mean by contested, because that can go back and forth with influence, right?
Yeah.
But
so, like, have you played Alien Frontiers?
Yeah, of course.
You like it?
Long time ago. I still have it.
I love it.
Yeah. I liked it. All right. I haven't played it in so long, and I think because I kind of, your tastes grow and change a little bit and stuff. And maybe that was
Sure.
part of it. I don't remember area control. Is there area control in that?
So the planet, right? There are those abilities, the tokens that you'd get
Right.
once you put your settlement down on the planet, but you had to have majority to have that tile. If I
Mhm.
had that tile and you put a settlement, I don't have majority, it goes back. And if you put another settlement, you now get that tile and you now have that ability. So it's got that area control to it, and
Yeah.
the majority gets the ability.
What does the minority get?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You're
That's probably why
you're-
it fell
you're-
out of favor for me.
well, your
Honestly.
end game is
Something
like to
that.
get all your settlements out and you win the game. So if you just put
Yeah.
them out there, you win. But if you put two in the same spot, you have majority, you get this ability that lets you do a thing. But you can lose that. That can go back. It's like whoever has majority in X gets the X token. And if
Mhm.
you now get majority in X, you now get the X token from me and I lose that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do have a couple of exceptions. One is Small World, which is mentioned on here. Small
Yeah,
World
which
is just redundant, not redundant.
Yeah.
But Small World, you grow and then you kind of just, what's it called? Not relapse. What is it? Starts with an R.
Relapse.
It's not relapse.
Yeah.
It's not relapse.
You go in,
It's
don't you go into decline or something? Isn't that what they
decline. That's
call
what it is. Yeah, you go to decline. Doesn't start with an R. No R at all. But you go into decline, and then you can start building off somewhere else, and someone eats up your old territory basically with their new stuff. There's something that's kind of just organic about it. Like you take one, and I just take a new one, kind of thing,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
fine. The whole game's kind of built around that for whatever reason. That kind of works, for me anyway. It's not. You don't play that game thinking I have to take this spot, and if I lose this spot, I lose everything. It's not
Right.
like that.
Right.
And the other one, which is kind of the flip side of this, but is Path of Light and Shadows, which I've mentioned before as my favorite deck builder, but it has an area control element in it. And to be fair, if it was a little bit different and didn't have that area control element, I'd like it even more. But
You're not allowed to mention that game anymore, are you? Isn't that on your legacy list?
Yeah. No, it's not on my legacy list. I know you think it should be, but it's not on the list yet.
Okay.
But I'm not. It's not my number anything. I'm using it as an exception. But yeah, the area control of that is so devastating to both people that most of the time people don't fight over it. It's like, okay, I took this spot, but every time you take the spot, you lower the value of that spot. So someone comes along and takes it from you, they've then lowered the value for that spot for them and for you, and you're like, screw it, I'll just go over here because this is better over here now. Like that idea of it makes it so that you're just not constantly fighting over the same spot over and over and over, because then it just goes to zero. It's not worth anything to anybody.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting. But I would prefer if it was more of the I took the spot and it's mine for the rest of the game. We can move on with our lives.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my number one.
I'm with you.
What about? Do you have any honorable mentions or anything like that?
No, I have 5 on my list. I had so I crossed off 3 as I was putting it down. I didn't go into BGG. I was writing them down, like what came to mind. Auction came to mind, but then I crossed it off because I thought of more things that I liked, and maybe there's more of a blur between auction and bidding. But I crossed that one off. Line of Sight. There's a lot of popular games that use line of sight, and I feel there aren't that many that stand out that are like done consistently well. It's like, are you 2 corners and you're good, or the center line and you're good, or anywhere in the thing and you're good. Like it's so wildly different from game to game that like some have this thing and you have to put it down. And if you get, I remember, what was the one I was playing? Fuck, I forgot what it was.
It's so
Center something.
Too.
You literally had to get if I could see, I got down, like I squatted behind my mini, and if I could see you, it just gets a little ridiculous.
What's that game? I used to play it all the time. I had a friend that had just like tubs full of it. Is it Heroscape? The one where you build the terrains and all that? Oh my God. We would just sit there forever. Let's get the laser pointer and find out, can that person's heads. I don't care
Yeah.
anymore. Just take the points or whatever it is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Can't stand that one's way worse. Like that one's so luck based. You feel like you have so much control over that game, and then you just can't roll shields, and you lose. You have the high ground, and you have all this stuff, and I can't fucking win because I can't roll. Like that game is trash. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not. If we're talking about games people love, that's another one.
It's not trash. That's harsh.
Oh, it just comes down to it's like we've joked about this before. Making a legacy game, and it's 14 hours of gameplay, and unlockable envelopes and unlockable boxes, and the last thing you do is flip a coin.
Yeah, but HeroScape's not legacy, right?
No. I'm saying it would have the same. It's the same kind of like we joke about that. HeroScape's the same thing. You have these points,
yeah,
and you put them towards your team, and you make this kick-ass team, and you're strategizing, like putting people over here, and you got these guys climbing the mountains, and you got the high ground, and you're doing the thing, and you got them cornered, and you roll like shit, and that's it. It comes down to a shitty roll, and you
feel
lose
that way about like X-Wing miniatures.
Yeah, even that was kind of, I mean, a little programming involved, but it was better. But it still came down to like the luck of the dice. It's just it's me. It's not.
Sure.
It's just me.
I think that's a whole style of game that you have to accept that level of luck and craziness.
Yep.
And there is a certain kind of, let's say, old style gamer, basically, that wants this wild, crazy, who knows what will happen. Even if I lose at the end, it was a fun story kind of thing.
Sure.
And if I'm in that mood, then I can play those games. But I do need to be in those moods. I'm not generally in that mode.
Yeah, there are enough games. Like I really enjoy games. I enjoy what they bring. I enjoy being at the table with friends. I enjoy drowning out the outside world, being at the table for a certain amount of hours, and just experiencing it. I'm not good at a lot of them. I surprise myself when I win, or even come in second sometimes. So it's not about the winning of it. So if I just roll dice poorly and I lose, fine. But when the whole game is like this illusion of you have all this control over your team and your thing, and you're doing the thing, and it feels all, and then it just comes down to a shitty die roll, like that's just
sure. I get that.
Right, like Sausage Sizzle, I roll like shit. I'll get a 1 sometimes because it's just I can't roll multiple characters, and I can't roll the thing I need, and I should have kept a 5 or I should have kept a 4, but I went for the fucking sausages. But that's my choice, and I know it's going to come out badly, and I laugh at it.
You're making choices based off of the die rolls.
Right.
You're not, it's input, output, randomness,
Right. You could be the dragon in HeroScape and just roll like absolute donkey dick. And like the game doesn't matter. Like it's whatever. And the other one I had I wrote down because I wanted to go down that road, but I couldn't anymore. Was Roll and Move. I think Roll and Move. I mean,
I knew you'd have to bring this up.
We've beaten that.
There's not a lot of people that love it. You have to agree to that. I mean,
no, but it's definitely a very popular mechanism, right? Like Monopoly still makes monopolies because people play it.
As far as the hobby game world goes, I would not call it a popular mechanism.
Not hobby, no. But look, I mean, Magical Athlete, it added a lot of gamer elements to a Roll and Move.
It has exceptions, but
it does.
Those are hobby world exceptions. Sure. Like all of us go like, well, we all hate Roll and Move, but this one over here is fine. That kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, I crossed it off. I didn't have it on the list. I figured it wasn't worth talking about. But that was it. I had my 5 in order. In order.
Woo! Mm-hmm. Let's give a hands up for the order.
I know. You're welcome.
Nice.
Don't ask me to dance. I'm not doing it.
Good list. And as you said at the beginning, obviously, if you disagree, it's all subjective. You're right. We're right. Nobody's wrong.
Yeah, it is. There are plenty. People love Azul. I don't know why. But people love Azul
a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's a weird one that you just pulled out of nowhere.
Well, because there are plenty of things that people enjoy, that might not be everyone's flavor, which is fine.
Yep.
It's all good.
Well, that's one of the things I like about the well, it's funny because when you're starting off in this hobby and you're like, "Ooh, let me buy this game." People are talking about this game. You don't know all the things that you don't know your kind of narrow. I don't like to say narrow, but your tastes, like the things that you're going to be like, these are my top 10 games. Like you don't know that yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of buy everything, or at least play everything as much as you can.
You do. Right.
Yeah, you specifically. But after a while, now I can look at, like, I don't hardly back anything anymore. If I'm backing, it's because either I'm trying to support friends, and a lot of those people really look like they're making cool stuff anyway. But half the time, it's like, I have such a narrow amount of space now left on shelves. Every time I get a new game, I have to get rid of one. That's where I'm at now. It just does not fit in the house anymore. Yeah, had to put a dig in on Azul. So after a while, you start getting to know yourself and all the stuff that you like. But everything that comes out and does well and stuff, it's great, even if it's not something I like. That other people are enjoying it. That's what I like about this hobby. It's so big.
Yeah, there are so many things out there that people can consume and enjoy, and it doesn't have to be the same for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a lot of other industries, right? It's not like in the movie industry. If you go to the movies and you look at what's playing and you're just like, this is all crap, I can kind of be upset about that, because there's only like 12 movies that get to make it to my movie theater or something, right? Like they're not going to put all the thousands of movies that get made every year out. I only get fed a very narrow view. But because I have access, I'm very lucky to have access to literally thousands of games. I don't care if a game gets made that I don't like, because someone else is going to like it, and it's not taking the space of a game that I could have had, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there are those rare times whenever you're like, why is that designer making this? I want them to make more of this, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But that's just a compliment on the designer.
Yeah. They're just busy. Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the things I liked about the whole industry, is that there's stuff everybody can love.
Yeah. It's a great industry.
Unless it has tile placement, then you shouldn't love it.
See, you just got to play better tile placement games. That's all.
Well, like I said, Arc Nova is my exception to that. So
yeah, that's fine. You played
top 10 games.
You played Glenmore. I know you don't like Carcassonne.
I've not played Glenmore.
Glenmore's good.
Yeah, I don't like Carcassonne. It's boring.
Yeah. What about, you haven't played Solar Gardens from Darrington, have you?
Mm-mm.
I know we played.
There's probably a lot of new tile laying games that I haven't played because I know I don't like tile laying games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta play the right ones.
But you keep naming some. Eventually, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, that one's good." You'll find more exceptions, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Purposefully.
Right. That make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. Cool.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yep.
I was expecting.
Challenge accepted.
More.
I love you, Evan. You're fantastic.
That's when we know the show is done. When Evan's just giving us, like, peppering us with puns that are such dad jokes. That's how
we haven't had an autobiography named yet. Usually we'll come up with a couple autobiography titles.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, before we get to that, maybe we should sign off and say goodbye and thank you for everybody for watching. Again, we're not going to be here for 2 weeks, but maybe if I have time, I can release those podcasts that we have recorded. Give people something to watch / listen to while we're gone.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's not like they'll miss us.
We're learning your style, Evan. That's why.
Yeah. We have a whole list of things we're not allowed to say because Evan's watching.
Yeah, if Evan pops in, we have the do not talk about list.
All right. So we will see you back in June. June 8th, I believe, will be the next show.
Yes, I think we're both traveling on the 1st. So yeah.
If you're going to UKGE, come by our booth, whatever number that is, Cardboard Alchemy. Come by our booth and see us. What?
What do you mean, whatever number that is? You don't know our booth
I don't
number?
know what number that is now. Do you know what number that is?
I do.
Well, say so.
So it's 2-593.
Dash. Oh,
Yeah.
because that's the hall.
There are multiple halls. Yeah. So we're in hall 2 and we're stand 593.
Go to hall 2 and look for Whisperwood, that banner right there. You'll find me sitting underneath it, most likely.
We'll have a light up wall. We'll have computers with Flamecraft Digital on it. It'll be pretty damn cool.
I still haven't played that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Try
it.
And now you're doing Spaceballs. Now it's time to go.
And it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, got called out. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right. Have fun.